Hello everyone and welcome to Quantum Universum. Today I propose a technique defined by its inventor, Professor Bui Chau, one of the so-called Great Simple Techniques, which aims to prevent, treat, and heal many physical discomforts. The technique consists of rotating the wrists, and soon we will see it together. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so you don't miss the upcoming videos on personal growth and spiritual well-being. Speaking today about this technique means discussing Chinese medicine, therefore the meridians and the flow of energy that runs through our body. As I was saying, the technique is very simple. It can be done sitting, lying down, and standing. The latter is the best position. Just stand with your feet together, arms raised above your head, spread apart as if forming a Y. The hand should be clenched into a fist with the thumb inside the palm of the hand. You can use both hands or just one to perform this technique. There is no preset number of rotations to perform, but Professor Chau recommends doing at least 200. If you can do more, even better. For chronic cases, it is advisable to rotate several times a day. The important thing is that the movement is gentle, so do not strain yourself, and if you feel discomfort or pain, stop. If you have never practiced this technique before, start with a lower number, like 50 rotations, and gradually increase. Obviously, this technique should be repeated over the course of several days, even several times a day, as there are no contraindications. Now let's take a closer look at this technique. The closed fist, by analogy, to use Professor Chau's words, represents your head. The wrist represents the neck, while the arm represents the spinal column. By rotating the wrist, you are not only working on problems related to the neck, shoulders, and head, but also on the entire spinal column. It has been found with evident results that this rotation resolves all problems related to the cervical vertebrae, but not only that, it also warms up the entire body and helps the circulation of energy and blood. When we reflexively move the neck area, represented by the wrist, we also decongest the meridians that pass along our arm and end in the fingers. By moving our wrist, we therefore set in motion the entire energy flow. Moreover, when we rotate our wrists, we create a vortex, and as we go deeper, this vortex carries energy throughout our body, including the legs. If you should feel tingling or a sensation of warmth in some specific and painful part of the body, don't worry, it means that the energy is moving and is going to solve the problem. At the end of your session, you should feel a diffuse warmth throughout your body. Regarding rotation, as I mentioned before, you can do it with one hand or with both. However, using both is better because it creates a balance, given by the rotation movement itself. If you try rotating your fists simultaneously now, you will see that your hands rotate one clockwise and the other counterclockwise. This is good. The clockwise movement represents yang energy and causes heating, while the counterclockwise movement is yin energy and generates cooling. Therefore, by rotating the wrists simultaneously, we also create a balance in terms of body temperature. Now let's talk about the benefits that this technique brings us. They are truly multiple, and I list them for you. Relaxation, regulation of body temperature, thus treating the problem of cold extremities or excessive heat and cold, toning of muscles and skin, reduction of cysts and fibroids, reduction of joint pain and swelling, strengthening of tendons, alleviates, and in some cases resolves, all problems in the cervical and shoulder area, problems with the arms, degenerations of the spinal column, Very useful also for those who have paralysis problems due to strokes, those who suffer from arthritis, osteoarthritis, tingling, and numbness. It also firms the body and helps in weight loss. As you can see, this technique treats many different diseases. The fact that this is possible, moreover, with an easy technique suitable for everyone, derives from the fact that each cervical vertebra has different functions and is connected to different discomforts. Therefore, by working on the cervical vertebrae, the related discomforts are resolved. This always for the analogy we made at the beginning of the video. That is, the closed fist represents our head, the wrist is our neck, and the arm is our spinal column. For greater clarity, I will list them below so you can see for yourselves how many things can be treated using this technique. Vertebra, its functions and connected organs. Related discomforts. C1. Blood supply to the brain, pituitary gland, inner ear, sympathetic nervous system. Headache, nervousness, insomnia, hypertension, nervous weakness, distraction, fainting, fatigue. C2. Eyes, optic nerve, veins, middle ear, tongue. Sinusitis, green nasal discharge, earache, tinnitus, hearing loss, deafness, blurred vision, eye pain. C3. Cheeks, external ears, teeth, mouth bones. Headache, nervousness, insomnia, hypertension, nervous weakness, distraction, fainting, migraine, fatigue. C4. Nose, lips, mouth, inner ear. Hot and cold fever, runny nose, tinnitus, hearing loss, pharyngitis, tonsillitis. C5. Laryngeal cord, pharynx. Laryngitis, pharyngitis, hoarseness, shoulder pain. C6. Neck muscle, shoulder muscle, tonsils. Neck fatigue, hand numbness, tonsillitis, epigastritis, laryngitis, persistent cough. C7. Thyroid, shoulders, elbow. Cold and flu, inflammation, thyroid enlargement. Try this technique and let me know in the comments how you find it. Like all techniques, do not expect miracles in a short time. Do it for at least a month, every day, without straining yourself, so do not overdo the speed of rotations. And as always, thank you for being with me on this journey. And if you liked the video, don't forget to let me know by liking and leaving a comment. See you soon in the next video.